absolutely one of the craziest investigations I have ever done.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Okay, guys. Hello again, Sleeper Mortuary. Let's shut this door here, guys. So guys, as I got here today, it was interesting because I was wondering where I should set up pieces of equipment, where we should focus our attention, right? What was interesting about it, excuse me, what was interesting is that as I was milling about, I walked into this room, and as I walked into this room, it was interesting because there was very loud knocks, loud bangs, things like that were going on. So I was like, well, we're just going to start here. I'm turning on this as well so we can get a good, there we are. All right, sync, sync, sync. Now audio is on that as well. Cranking this thing on. There. Definitely gonna turn this guy on too. It's our static REM. Another REM pod as well, just because that's how we like to do it. Whoa! Maybe too sensitive. Probably too sensitive. Okay. Let me just reset. Let me reset you. I'm going to put you on the hardest setting possible and barely turn you on. Perfect. Get our REM pod turned on here as well. Get all of these turned on. Perfect. So guys, I'm back just to chat a little bit with you, if that's okay. Turn this guy on too. Just gonna step away from that. Now, significant movement was happening in this room. So with that, we're just going to turn this on. I'm going to crank this on as well. This is our flux device, okay? A couple cat balls, of course. And I'm trying to walk like very gingerly so I'm not tripping this device at all. So I'm trying to walk as gingerly as possible here. Letting our cat balls kind of calibrate. And guys, we are off and rolling. I think damn near every piece of equipment that I have now is out, or at least every piece that I brought. So are you here? You guys remember me? My name is Josh. I came down here earlier. I was saying hello to you. I forgot the most important thing, didn't I? The dead bell on the stairs. Whoa. Okay, dead bell barely on, but there. Hello. How are you? We doing okay? That was a huge hit. It's one of these notes over here. Huge hit. Hi. How are you today? I hope you're doing good. I'm glad to be back. What the frick? More movement over there. Okay. Taking this GoPro and I'm just kind of moving it around a little bit. And now movement to the right. Well, I'm glad that you're interacting. Like I said, I just wanted to come and say hello. I'm glad to visit again. This is one of my favorite places to be. Do you think? What were you picking up on just now? Huh. Okay. Holy sh... Guys, loud footsteps. Loud footsteps are happening. Hello? That's fucking upstairs. Like, that's upstairs. Okay? What's going off now? REM pod. Who is walking around upstairs just above me? Who is doing that? That was loud. Like, we had to have captured that on that audio device sitting on the floor there. There's no way we didn't. That was so loud. Boom, 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 boom. Like, good God. That was crazy. And then for the REM pod to go off. Like, I was just going to go upstairs and I was going to check that out. Is that all right? Can I go upstairs? That was so loud. Holy shit. Hello? Yeah. What the fuck is happening? This is a big hit. Okay. Hi. Oh my God. Whoa! It should, look, I'm going to turn this off. Let me try this real quick. Let me just kind of do a reset. Okay. Thank you. That was insanity. My good Lord. Whew. Okay, that's a car outside. I can hear that. Just a car outside. So what about more of those footsteps? Jesus, I forgot that thing was on. What about more of those footsteps? Guys, that tripped. There's an EMF spike. EMF spike right over here. And then one of these had gone off. Watch this. Like that. Like a green. So like sensing like a vibration of some sort. Okay. Guys, you got my attention. I'm walking over here just real quick. Just making sure that, okay, we are still recording on that. I freak out about losing things, and I don't want to miss out on really good evidence. And those footsteps were phenomenal. Phenomenal. Guys, no other freaking place that I have been that you have this much interaction all the time. And it's all the time. Like I'm up there and I'm like gearing up and things like that. I was actually, if I'm being honest with you, I'm dumping the next video that's going to be dropping, right? But like I'm up there and I'm dumping footage and I'm hearing things like coming from all the way down the hall and then in the same room as me. It's just crazy stuff. Okay. I'm going to cruise up here real quick. Can I do that? Do my best not to step on the bell because that would be horrendous. Guys, this is what they call the flower room. It is not built for tall dudes like myself. Very, very low ceiling here. Whoa! Big hit. Which one was that? It was a tripwire, I just don't know which one it was. But guys, this is apparently where they would like come and, prepare flowers. Another hit. I'm hearing something up here. What was I hearing? REM pod. Now, here's what's interesting. Twice now this has happened, okay? Twice now this has happened. So, if I take myself out of the equation, could you step away from that, please? Thank you. Twice now this has happened where I have left the room. I've left the area, right? The first time I did it, I went out this door because I was going to go upstairs after those footsteps, right? Second thing that happened is I go up these stairs here just into the flower room there. And we get REM pod hits. We were getting the tripwire hits, of course. Do you want me to just like stay in this room? Is that what you're after or what? Turn this guy on. I forgot one, guys. I forgot one. Okay. That device going off was interesting because it rarely does that. Well, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good day so far. You got me kind of spooked. A little bit. What was up with those footsteps? Who was that? All right, well, I'm going to leave the room. I'm going to go out here. Is that all right with you? Yeah? All right, the GoPro's still running. Hopefully we have a good angle on it. Another piece of equipment went off in there. I swear. Whoa. What was that? Dead bell? Somebody's walking. Dead bell went off again. Come on, man. Guys, this is the problem with when you investigate solo. I mean, this building is 15,000 square feet. You know what I mean? What's going on in here? Huh? What's going on in here, guys? Alright, just shutting that door. I heard the bell go off a couple times. Do you like that bell? I think it's pretty neat. What was that? Could you ring the bell again, please? Ooh. All right, movement off to the right. Over there from that device. That's pretty cool. So guys, I'm going to ask again, who was walking around upstairs? Because that was pretty cool. Like, if it was you, if you were the one walking around, could you maybe ring that bell for me? Footsteps. Footsteps. Hello? Jesus. I know we captured those footsteps. I know we captured those footsteps that were just happening just right over there. Okay, well that was pretty neat. So let me ask you a question then. If you can do that, could you move one of these little balls here on the ground? If you move them just a little bit, they'll kind of light up and flash. It kind of looks like a Christmas tree. Like those pretty little flashing reds and blues and yellows and things like that. Is there a way you could do that, please? I believe I have like 5 of them sitting out kind of sporadically throughout the floor here. Could you maybe pick the one that you're closest to and move it? I hear you. I hear you. What the frick? Just checking. My goodness, guys. You're really kind of throwing me for a loop here. This is great. I appreciate you. So cat ball moving, and then movement off to the right. Okay. Okay. Cat ball moving, and then movement off to the right. Interesting. For sure. I appreciate you doing... Jesus. Thank you. Wow. Now, could you make this device over here go off? Could you do that? Like maybe walk up to it and like touch an arm on this thing, or even touch the main piece in the center there? Could you do that for me, please? Really freaking cool. Really freaking cool, guys. Oh my God. Okay, so REM pod goes off, dead bell goes off, all at the same time. Thank you. Hello. Yep, that's good. Thank you. Yep, thank you. It's really loud. Okay. Can I come over here by you? Can I come over here? Oh my goodness. Hi. Hi. Oh my God. Did I just... Okay, really strange. Definite change in temperature. But okay, imagine a cloud of smoke, guys. And you know how if you were to like blow smoke over your hand and you would just see it billow around your hand, right? That's what it feels like, is something is billowing around your hand. And then it's gone. I mean, it really is truly that quick. And it is significantly colder than the atmosphere around you. Footsteps again? Footsteps again? This time we're definitely going after it. Okay. We're going up. We're going up. Okay. What the f... That was a voice. Hello? That was a fucking voice. Did I hear a voice? Oh. Okay, that was a voice. That was for a fucking... That was for a robot vacuum. Oh my God. It said charging complete, and I think it's continuing whatever mission it was on before. That is certainly not what we heard. Holy shit. That thing scared the hell out of me. What we heard was certainly walking, definitive walking from right in this hallway, right here in this room, or potentially right here in this kitchen area as well. I'm not sure what it was, but we were definitely hearing something up here. Thump, 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 you know? We're going to let that vacuum do its thing. We're going to go back down here. That was fucking wild. You guys didn't warn me about the vacuum. What the hell's up with that? You didn't warn me about the vacuum, guys. The vacuum scared me to death. The vacuum scared me to death. That was a really loud thud. Hello? Hi? Who did that? Who did that? There it is again. Guys, listen. That just hit. That just hit. Oh. Listen. Oh my fucking God. Guys, we just went through the entire fucking upstairs. There's nobody up there. It's just me. What the fuck? What is happening? Oh my God. It's directly above us. Holy shit. I hope we're picking this up. This is insane. Fuck this, we're gonna look. We're looking. Like, I realize we just fucking went down the stairs. Now we're gonna have to deal with the vacuum. Whatever it is, it's right here. Right here. Who's doing this? Huh? Who's doing this? Guys, I'm losing my mind. Gonna set that device off. That's all me. What the hell, guys? Okay. Well, I appreciate you.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was a... Hello? Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Guys, I know we captured that. I know we captured that. Hello? That sounded like a woman crying. Now, guys, I will say this. This is who we just call the weeping woman here at Sleeper Mortuary. I have only encountered her a couple of times before. Nothing has ever been documented from me. Nothing has ever been documented as far as like from capturing this. God damn. Okay, I need to focus. I need to think. Think. Focus. The first time that I ever heard the weeping woman, I was down here. I was sitting back, all the way back over there, in one of these chairs, actually with Tori, the owner. Her and I both were sitting back here. And we heard her. Now what's interesting about this is I'll show you, like we're sitting in this general area here. So I was sitting roughly here. Tori was sitting roughly 4 feet away from me or so over there. What's interesting is we both heard the exact same thing. I heard it from coming from back over that direction all the way back over there. Tori heard it coming from right back over here in this back corner, which would have been behind me to my right. Very interesting. We both experienced the exact same thing, but from 2 different layers of space. Now, there could be numerous explanations as to why that would occur. Mainly, like where my brain goes as well. I've played too many years of very loud music and things like that, like being in a band and all that shit. But this is where that happened. Experienced her again. Just a couple of nights later, actually, down here, with a whole slew of people, in fact. Like, we were all down here. We all experienced the exact same thing at the same time, which is rather fascinating, because other people, on every other person in this building, on every floor in this building, heard her simultaneously. Hello? Guys, I think we may have just captured a very brief bit of the weeping woman. I think we may have captured her. Okay. So equipment going crazy. Loud footsteps upstairs where we know absolutely fucking nobody is, right? Number 3, the weeping woman. Absolutely fascinating. This place will throw you for every fucking loop that you can imagine. Absolutely phenomenal. Guys, I don't even know where to begin with this because it was absolutely so crazy. The amount of activity that was actually happening around me is, bar none, some of the highest caliber pieces of activity that I've ever been a part of. So not only was like, okay, the equipment was going off, right? That's fine and dandy. The equipment's going off. We know something anomalous is around. Cool. But then on top of all of that is the noises. What sounded like 2 freaking separate times. 2 times it sounds like somebody is walking just above my head. And I'm like, what is going on, right? Like, nothing is happening. I also found it interesting that when I go to leave the room, things start to happen, things start to pop off in the room. Almost like, no. Like, don't go check that out. You should go ahead and just stay right here. There's nothing up there for you, right? Okay, so I took the bait. I stayed in the room, whatever. It was also interesting because I'm hearing footsteps and things like that in the room, in the freaking room with me. I'm hearing footsteps and it sounds like they're approaching and it was just the weirdest thing ever. The footsteps happen again. The footsteps happen again. Now, I cruise upstairs and I'm looking around. There is nothing up there that is stomping around like what we were certainly hearing and hopefully capturing on the audio device that I had set up, just stationary, just to kind of catch the ambient room, right? Which is also it's a very sensitive recording device. So it's going to pick up far more than anything that I am, right? Very interesting indeed. What got me absolutely shook was the fact that I then hear what sounded like a female crying. And it was very brief. And whatever it was, it shook me to my core. The reason I say that is because I've heard it before. And I've heard it like twice before. I heard it in this building. And there is this very interesting phenomenon that they just call the weeping woman, right? What's really fascinating is we don't know who she is. Now, of course, there are speculations as to who she may be. I don't want to speculate any further at this particular point. I do think that we briefly captured her. If I didn't capture it just on my lav mic that I wear here close to my chest, we certainly either maybe captured it on the camera audio, maybe we even got lucky and we captured it on the stationary audio that was sitting down, right? Maybe. I don't know. I'm very hopeful that we captured it because that was jarring. It literally took me, like holding that camera, I remember then hearing it and I stepped back, like against the wall, stepped back. Because that got me really good. Because of course, like, I'm not expecting it. You know what I mean? You're not expecting something of that caliber to happen, especially when you just captured disembodied footsteps freaking twice just above your freaking head. Like, amazing stuff was going on today. Guys, I was only recording for like 38 minutes or something like that. That all happened within 38 minutes. A continuous shot, 38 minutes. Like, what? Absolutely phenomenal. One of the coolest freaking investigations I have ever done. I will also say that doing it solo kind of hits different, you know what I mean? But I mean, you guys know how I do it. I hit record, I hope for the best, and we see what happens. Well, today, something certainly happened. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I had a hell of a good time like doing this video. This was phenomenal evidence. One of those pieces, one of those investigations that you do and then you don't get another one of that caliber for a while. So it's like you get really freaking excited about it. So this is definitely one of those moments for me. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much, guys, for everything that you do, okay? The likes, the shares, the comments, all of that stuff. The participation, guys. The participation in the live streams and in the posts and things like that I'm making there or here on YouTube. It's amazing, guys. Thank you so much for being so supportive as you are. And we'll catch you very soon on the next one. All right, guys? Peace.